I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. But before I get started with this demonstration, if I could get you to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. I want to salute everybody that's catching this on the replay. I want to salute everybody that's watching from the clouds. I want to salute all of the Rock Squad. And I want to salute all new subscribers. Today's demonstration will be man used to be in a polygamous relationships. However, he doesn't want it no more. He says that he can only deal with one female. I think this is going to be a very, very interesting demonstration. I'm going to be bringing my co-host Pee Wee and Tommy up, and we're going to dive right into this demonstration. Salute, Pee Wee. Salute, Pee Wee. Let me see who we got in the chat. Salute only zone arm. Salute only zone arm. Salute Kathy. I'm on my phone, y'all. I'm not on my computer. Salute 80s baby. Salute Kathy. Let me read today's disclaimer, and we're going to go ahead and do what we do best. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Pee Wee, can you hear me? Pee Wee, can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro. My phone was still on mute. I'm good. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Yeah. My phone, my bad.
So, what do you think? Before I even run the clip, salute PM channel, salute PM channel. What do you think as far as the brother is saying that he don't want to be in no polygamous relationship no more? He says it's just too much. What do you think?
I well, after watching the clip and listening to the brother, man, it was I could see his where he don't want the he basically and my me being a reader of people, he basically don't have time for the confusion and the jealousy and the bickering that went through after he had the second child by the other girl. I guess the other girl was complaining about her having a baby and she didn't. Then once he gave her a baby, which is two sons that he presently have now, she wanted more of his time or more his focus, and it wasn't like that at the beginning. So we know as human beings that come into play. You understand what I'm saying? One being jealous, or one want more time, or one want to be valued more than the other. So that's why I say, and for me, and it was hard for me when I was out there juggling, trying to juggle between two women and three women, and trying to keep up with the lies and tell the stories. That just was that's just too much for me, bro. So I think it just became too much for him.
And I understand it because same way with me when I was out there like that, it's too much, and that's why they say pimping ain't easy. Think that they could do it and that easy, you know.
Mhm.
So the label, and so you have this man, and he's going to have to be able first and foremost. And I bear witness to that. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I bear witness to that just off of my daughters. You know, with my three daughters, this one pulling me that way, that one pulling me that way. You know, this one, you show more attention to her than us. Oh, you know, she's the favorite. So and that's just my three daughters. So I can imagine being in a relationship with three females. You're going to have to be able to deal with the different personalities. You know, one
Man.
of them going, one of them going to feel like, oh, she get more attention than I get. So I salute all of the men that can handle multiple women because it's not easy at all. I'm going to wait for Tommy to hit the panel. I'll wait till I get Tommy and Pee Wee on the panel together, and I will actually run the clip so everybody can see this clip, and then maybe y'all could see or y'all could get a better understanding. Like I said, he was in a polygamous relationship, but he's through with it. He don't want it no more. Salute, Pee Wee.
My bad, son.
No, you good.
But what's up? But yeah, he said he don't want it no more. So what? It's a lot. I think having one woman like and having to deal with the emotions and the things that you have to be to do to be there to deliver for your woman for one at a time. It's a lot because a real I'm not gonna say a real woman, but a certain kind of woman, and the woman that I confide in and trust in and stuff like that, she requires my attention. She requires my affection. She requires my support. She requires certain things that I only can give to one person at a time, especially a woman, especially the one that I say that I love, I care about, I want to be with. So she requires a certain amount of attention that I gotta give to her. And but imagine having to split the attention or the affection or the coddling and certain things that you got, but you're trying to split that. It was we really couldn't do it back in the day because I never had two girlfriends. I had a girlfriend and the side girls. The girlfriend got more attention, she got more things, she got more time on the phone. You know what I mean? She got more time and present. But But the side chicks, that's all they want to hi, what's up going on there? We go, we smash, we do what we do. That really wasn't a relationship. That was a fuck ship. It's a difference. Because in a relationship, relationship, certainly, especially a woman that I say that I love, I care about, I I re, I want to give her certain things. I want to. The one that I don't care, I don't want to give her the time. I don't want to. It's just that I don't want to. The one that I want to feel special, I want to make her feel special. I want to let her know that she's special. I want to let her know that she's appreciated. I want to let her know all these things. I can't split that two ways, bro. I just can't. I don't know about the next man or the pimps. Like they say, pimping ain't easy. So you gotta keep all these women in check, and you gotta make sure that they respect you.
And
And one
another,
thing, go ahead, Stan.
no, you go ahead, because I was going to just feed off of, I was listening to the Bishop, Don Juan, and he was giving the downside of the pimping. Like he said, and it's the same way with the celebrities. We only see the celebrities, we only see the pimps when the cameras is on. So we only see the glitter, we only see the women, but we don't see the
Mm-hmm.
downside of it. And like Don Juan was saying, he said, man, I went through so much. He said a pimp goes through so much with they women. That's where the phrase come from. Pimping ain't easy because you
Mm-hmm.
got to stay upstairs and you got to stay sharp and you got to really be on point. You might promise one of your ladies, okay, this is the night that me and you we're going to, be together. You might come down with a cold. You might come down, you might be sick. You might just not be feeling it that night. So, but you didn't
Mm-hmm.
already make the promises to her. So when you don't come through and fulfill those promises, now she's going to be looking at you sideways. Now she might get sloppy with the check-in money. So now you got another problem on top of other problems that you got to deal with. So it's hectic. It's not that easy. So I feel where this brother is coming from. I'm gonna let Tommy come
Mm-hmm.
in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run the actual clip, and we going, you know what I'm saying, chop it up. Tommy, how do you feel about this as far as my man, saying that he once was in a polygamous relationship, but it got too much for him. He is going back to one female. Come on, Tommy.
Honestly, bro, uh, I just feel like a polygamous relationship. Look, it ain't. It's more. Trust me, bro. You gonna get what you're looking for, okay? And and see what I'm saying? Because most people like when you're thinking about something like a polygamous relationship, you're just thinking about the benefits of it, the advantages of it, until you see that okay, listen, the the bad going to outweigh the good for you. Okay, you might think it's just going to be one big party. All right, but when the party over, you're going to deal with the reality of this relationship and all the expectations that are placed on you in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, after you didn't uh 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 had your fun and you know fulfilled your needs and desires as far as you know physically, sexually. Okay, now you are responsible for all of this emotion, all of these emotions. You're responsible for all of these financial components that for two women. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that's coming along with this uh, polygamous relationship that don't have nothing to do with the bedroom. You understand? So I just tell any man who gonna get into something like this to make sure he really, really ready for the rest of what come with it. Not just because look, you're gonna get what you're looking for. You're gonna get what you're begging for, but I don't know if you're gonna like the receipt. You know what I'm saying? Like like me personally, knowing what I know, what I want to be in a polyamorous relationship. No, no way. Because yeah, I know at first glance it looked like one hell of a thrill. Okay, but after that thrill is over, I don't want to deal with the carnage. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just a thrill. Okay, you looking for something new? Okay, it's gonna be something new for you. Okay, all right, you're gonna have something new for you.
Yeah, they're gonna definitely have something new for you.
And I
Because
and I and I personally, bro, I personally wouldn't want because, bro, can you imagine how I just know how hard it is for me to balance one, but for me to have to actually balance two with the same level of commitment to both of them, no way, no way. I personally wouldn't want to be involved in nothing like that.
So let
It
me
would
ask
have.
let me ask this question though, because I'm curious. Can you be in love with two people?
Pee Wee, I believe you can be in love with two people, but not on the same level.
Okay.
yeah,
What about?
I
Go
can
ahead,
be
Sean.
in love with two, I could be in love with two people, but it's like Tommy said, not on the same level. And as far as me, and I'm just gonna speak for me because I've been in a situation with two females at the same time. You know, I was in love with them, but then um I ran out of love. Give me a minute, y'all. Give me a minute, y'all. Go ahead, Pee Wee and Tommy. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Go
Yo,
ahead, Pee Wee.
and because and I understand your level of commitment, and people levels of commitment it reach different levels or whatever. But if I'm in love with you, I don't think I can I can have lust for two people, but I can't be in love with. I don't think for me, I don't think I could be in love with two people at the same time. Cause when I love hard. So like my lady now, I don't care. She can't do no wrong in my eyes. She can do some wrong if she do wrong by me. But anything else, I got her back. You understand what I'm saying? So and I love her. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm in love with her. So me trying to give that to somebody else, I would. It, let me give a short story. Like one time when we first got you know, when you first get, well, when you, I don't know how people is, but when you haven't been in a relationship for a long time, you're so used to you just won't have to worry about you. When you're just dating and having casual sex, you know what I mean, or having not in a relationship, but you having sex, you hitting and you missing. You feel me? I didn't have to worry about or do the extra stuff that I did when I started to develop a relationship with her. So when we had disagreements, which were I would treat her like every other female. I ain't gotta talk to her. I don't care. But when my emotions became involved, I the other females wasn't sufficient no more. You understand what I'm saying? The other females wasn't sufficient anymore. So I had to realize that I was falling in love when that's who I wanted to be with. And she didn't. So I had to get out of that just me syndrome and get into the interdependent syndrome. Whereas though I love her, so we had to come to agreement to work together because we both had been single. You understand what I'm saying? So we had to come to an understanding that all right, we both want to be together because she wanted to be with me just as much as I want to be with her. I don't want to be with nobody that don't want to be with me. I don't care how much I want to be with them. You know what I mean? So I had to come to the understanding, like we had to come to the understanding, like we got to stop acting like we don't want to be together because we basically won't be, we were in a relationship. You
All
understand
right,
what I'm saying?
Pee Wee, I don't mean to cut you off. Let me run the clip, y'all.
All right.
Huh? 6'6". Who child? You know what? Is there like an ABB out for 6 feet man for my show? Because y'all been calling me lately. Yeah, I'm 6'6", 290. 6'6"? Yeah, I'm 6. Oh my God! All right, child. 6'6". How many kids you have? I have 2 boys. Okay. How old are you? I'm 29 years of age. Okay. All right. What's your name? My name is Marcus. And what do you do for a living? I box. You're a boxer. Yes. Do you believe in zodiac signs? Not really. No. Honestly, no. What city you live in? I'm in Chicago, Illinois. Okay. All right, so we got Marcus. He's 6'6", Chicago, a boxer. Dad has 2 boys. Have you ever been married? No, I never been married before. How old are your 2 boys? 6 and 3. Are they by the same woman? No, 2 different women. Why you not with the woman that had you baby 3 years ago? So let me tell you, I gotta tell you, right? So I was with both of them. Now, before I let him tell, Pee Wee and Tommy, do you think that that's a problem for him as a male to have 2 kids by 2 separate women? Pee Wee, do you think that that's a problem?
No. And I'm gonna tell
Tommy,
you why. No,
okay.
go ahead, Tommy.
No. Come on.
No,
Just
I'm
be
gonna
brief.
tell you why because listen to what he said. The reason why it ain't a problem for him, and I don't know if he was talking about this or where I heard this from. He's 6'6", 290 pounds, right? You see his appearance, right? It's not a problem for him. I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna stay right there for right now, but it's not a
Okay.
problem for him.
Okay, Tommy, do you see it if it's a problem? Go ahead and explain, but be brief. Come on, Tommy.
Come on, bro. I'm 6'2" with 5 kids, and it's never a problem. So, can you possibly believe he's 6'6" and 2
All
of them going to be a problem for him? See, one
right.
thing you got to understand and always keep in mind when you comparing the difference between men and women with with uh
Dating.
with kids is it's
Mm.
always going to be a difference, bro. The difference is the biggest difference. She is never going to have an expectation to be financially responsible for my children. She is never going to have the expectation of being financially responsible for my children.
All right. Stay right there, Tommy, because I got to get to the clip. Stay right there. I'm going to come back
Go
to
ahead.
you. I was in a polygamy relationship for 2 years. Yeah, I believe in that. I also believe in dealing with one woman, but at the end of the day, I always be myself. So
I was with both of my baby mothers for 2 years, and then after I had my last son, it was just more so it didn't happen how I was planned. Why are you shaking your leg, Kendra?
I'm just trying to get the story together. I'm trying to recite it. So when y'all was in a polygamy situation, did y'all all live together?
Yeah, we all lived together in the same household.
So what made y'all break up?
I guess that's how it goes, especially when somebody have a child. Things change, you know?
So she wanted more?
When I had my second child by my last baby mother, she wanted me more to herself. But she was with us in the beginning when she didn't have a child. But then when I gave her a child, it was more so she started to be selfish.
Stop right there. Come on in, Pee-wee.
Like I was saying, she wanted more. It's like so she seen basically the way I read it, the way I got it was basically she see that the other girl because listen, when when she had the baby, when the other girl had the baby, the other girl got more attention, more affection because she had the baby, right? And then now that she see that she got more attention, I mean, she had affection, but it's only one baby in that situation. She's not looking at when she had the second child that it's going to take more affection than she was already missing with the one child. Now it's two children. So
Okay.
and then us as men, and then we got boys. He got boys, and men is going to be attracted to their boy children, and we're going to be proud, and we're going to show them how to be boys. We're going to play with them a lot. So that's even taking more attention from her. So basically, she became jealous of the relationship prior, and then relationship with the new baby because now she want more affection and more attention and all that stuff, which he's trying to spread his way. It's even though it's two different kinds of attention between your kids and your lady and your woman, but he's got to spread himself between now four people.
Stay right there, Pee-wee. Come on in, Tommy.
Yeah, bro. Um, that could definitely be. I could see how that's a problem. Like we gotta remember, man. Like women are emotional, okay? And as a man, I mean, in a relationship with a woman, there's certain things that you're gonna have to expect, and you're gonna have to expect to be available to cater to her emotions sometimes. Well, on reasonably. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you can't uh tell her what she should be emotional about because, bro, you ain't gonna be able to control that. You
Right.
understand? It's gonna always come down to the way you handle it. How do you deal with it? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And all her emotions, you know, are they just too much? Can you really reasonably deal with it? I mean, it's a lot of questions that you're gonna have to ask yourself because, bro, whether you like it or not, you're gonna have to be responsible for it if you're gonna be her man.
And let me slide in, Tommy. Stay right there. That's something that all men, including myself, we have to understand whether we're dealing with multiple women or whether we're dealing with just one. Women are wired different from us. And the responsibility, the accountability is going to come down on us first. Let me come back to him some more.
Okay. And then, so why did what happened with the other woman? Why couldn't y'all stay together?
Oh, we got a good relationship. We have a very good relationship. Yeah, we have a very good relationship. Me and my first baby mama.
So let's let me understand. So do you want to what do you want? Polygamous or one woman?
Right now, one woman.
One woman. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what kind of woman you looking for, Marcus?
She gotta look like something, Kendra. I'm gonna be honest. Like, she has to be a very beautiful woman. Her image has to tell it all. She has to be very smart. I have to catch a vibe with her. You know, she just can't be beautiful.
Okay, let me finish.
I definitely have to just. It has to be a vibe. Like it has to be more so. Like she fits me in a way. You know.
So I'm gonna let you come in, Tommy, first. So he's saying he's back to a one woman. She got to be beautiful, However, the vibe got to be there. He did mention at the end, she just can't be beautiful. Is he setting himself up?
Okay.
Come on, Tommy. Come on, come on.
I mean, Shank Rock, you know as well as I do, it's a lot of variables with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all want our women beautiful, but that's just where it starts. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta learn more about this dude, because I'm telling you right now, from what I see and from what I know, look, he can reasonably attract them. You know what I'm saying? But what I really don't know what he working with. I just know he a boxer, but I know I never heard of him. So and and I'm a boxing fanatic. And I've never heard of him and I've never seen him before. So he's not on no certain level where, he's getting a consistent check from boxing. Because if he was and he was from the Chicago area, I would know who he is. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, is he capable of being responsible for all of these wants and desires that he have? Is he capable of being responsible for them? But I know with his physical demeanor, like a lot of women not going to demand much of him. About it, bro. He's 6'6". He in shape. You know what I'm saying, bro? You gonna see a lot of our women not gonna demand much of him. They just gonna get upset when he falls short of everything. You understand where I'm coming from? I'm gonna say the rest of my comment for later. Go ahead, Pee Wee.
All right.
Yeah, let me first say, like, I don't know. So Tom, I don't know. Did you get a chance to watch the clip before we came on? Because I watched the clip. I got the chance to watch the clip. So the brother, I don't know where his boxing career, but he said he's been responsible. He got put custody of his two boys or whatever the case may be. So all right, so I'm saying, so he's making some kind of income somewhere, right?
Okay.
So I don't know about the boxing thing, but because I like boxing too, and I never heard of him too, so I'm with you with that. But doesn't mean to say he's not making no money. And I'm saying what kind of boxing he's doing. We don't know what kind of boxing he's doing. But on the other note, uh,
My only thing, Pee Wee,
he's
1 second, was that when asked what he did, he said he was a boxer. He didn't give
right.
no other, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I get you. So so now let's talk about. He said a woman got to be beautiful. Now listen, and I'm talking about from my experience. I can't. A lot of times, a lot of beautiful women have been done wrong. Because second, first of all, and I'm explaining to you why. First of all, a lot of them come with a lot of abusive because men become obsessed and addicted to them, right? And then they become abusive to the women. So a lot of them women have trauma issues. Then, second of all, are you ready, or can you deal with? Because a woman can be beautiful on the outside, but this is what he's saying. She has to be beautiful on the outside, but she have to have some substance inside. A lot of a lot of pretty beautiful women think they get pretty privilege just because you pretty, you deserve this or you do that. No, and
That's
my and
because
I
they
look,
do, Pee Wee.
I get it. They and because people, I don't care how you look. I'm not gonna treat you no different. You can be beautiful, you can be pretty, whatever the case may be. But it depends how you treat me
That's
is what.
because you don't have a problem getting beautiful women, Pee Wee.
Yo,
So don't put
so
you can't put yourself, you can't put yourself in it because it's way more men who can't, who not living like that at all.
right. So that's what it came down to what we was talking about the other day. But a lot of females, pretty women have insecurities. You know what I mean? They have trust issues because and they can be beautiful. And then there's a lot of women that have issues with men. Period. Beautiful women that have issues with men. Period. Because they just not into or they're not bringing nothing to the table, so they expect you just to do. And it's not like that. And that's what he's saying. He's saying basically like, yeah, she gonna be. I want a beautiful woman, but she gotta have some substance. She gotta have some thinking. She gotta be able to help build. She gotta bring something to the table besides a piece of ass. And that's just the way I can put it. I can't put it no plainer than that. Like because a lot of beautiful women think that they don't have to bring nothing but their appearance to the table, and that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And later
Yeah,
on, Kenya
but
will.
that's because like I said, all right, most men have a lot of problems with women. Okay, and when she is beautiful, all right, look, now to me, she might just be another beautiful one. But to some dudes, listen, this gonna be the apple of his eye, all right? Because look, she, the bro, he ain't gonna have a lot of standards for her if he don't get this on a regular. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
he allow her to act a certain way. So then when she get in the presence of a guy like you or me or myself, and we got more standards than that, she can't understand it. She can't understand how you got all these expectations when you know what I'm saying. Joe Blow over
Right.
there ain't expect nothing of her.
Well,
Let
I
me
see. I see. Go ahead. Go ahead. Chuck.
let me go back to him.
You can be beautiful, but she's not best for you. You can be attracted to her, but that doesn't mean that she's for you, you know? But it just has to be a vibe. It has to be, she has to be funny. She has to where it be, okay, you know what, I like her. She's cool, you know, like, you know, you get the energy when you're dealing with a person, you don't know them, you know? So, yeah, so a woman that has something going on for herself, nice image to herself. I don't care if she have kids. She can have kids. 30 and up. I want a daughter.
Okay. All right, keep going. You're going to the age.
She has to be 30 and up. And she has to be very experienced for her age. She has to be very mature.
Very mature. Yes. Okay. Marcus, Chicago, 6'6", 2 boys, 6'3", a boxer.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you already got to the looks. That was a part of your requirement. What are your deal breakers?
A woman that talk a lot, that's friendly.
Hey, if your partner is being secretive with slide in, y'all. You need to do this.
Yeah. He said a woman that talk a lot. So I don't know if y'all heard this, ladies. What he basically saying is like he don't want no woman that's gonna give him a bunch of mouth. That's gonna give him a bunch of lip, a bunch of talk, back talk. We can have a conversation, but sometimes it's just some women just do too much talking. It's just too much. Like for what? It's unnecessary. And if we not, and if we, this is the thing about it, if we're talking and we're not getting nowhere, what are we talking for?
Right?
Let me come back to him, y'all.
And that's basically it. I hate a woman that talk a lot and is friendly. I don't like a woman that talk a lot and is very friendly. Friendly far as like just talk to anybody, you know, just anybody. Or a woman that don't know herself. Because a lot of women don't know themselves. A lot of women don't know themselves, Kendra.
What don't they know about themselves?
A lot of women don't know their worth. Meaning, like, when you deal with a woman that is immune to the way that they are, you know? It's like they set up to be the way they are. They don't know. I feel like a lot of women don't know their worth. They're just beautiful. They know they're beautiful, but they don't know what they got, you know? So when they deal with a person, they let a person run over them. With me, I will allow a woman to know her worth by really, you know, sitting down and talking to her. I like talking to a woman that I deal with, other than just dealing with her for what she thinks she knows, you know? Like I feel like I'm very deep. Yeah, I'm very deep. Once I get you, I got you. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Once he got you, he got you. Okay. And you say you don't mind if she has kids already, right?
No, I don't mind if she has kids.
Right. Well, where are you walking to, Marcus?
I was cleaning up. I was cleaning up.
No, you ain't cleaning up no more. Now you want
cleaned up now. It's cleaned up now. I'm sorry. I'm cleaned up now. It's cleaned up. I cooked for my kids, so I was like, you know, washing off the I apologize.
Now let me just slide in, fellas. Let me slide in. To me, Marcus seems like a pretty good guy. He seems like he got his ish together. He stated, you know, his profession as a boxer. I'm sure he's probably, well, I can't even be sure because I don't know. but
Uh-huh.
his career as a boxer, he does, some cooking for the children and things of that nature. So he seems like he got half of the battle won already. Do y'all feel the same way that I feel? Do y'all feel as though Marcus pretty much is a good guy?
I think he's a I'm gonna say well-rounded person.
Okay.
He's well-rounded. You know what I mean? He's doing something. But let's like I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna hold the punches. Let's just be clear. He a black man doing for his kids, so I'm proud of him. Like I'm gonna go there with it. He a black man, he doing for his kids. You know what I'm saying? He's looking for a anonymous relationship. You know what I mean? So I think he's pretty much on the ball, and he's not just accepting anything. But once again, he know his worth. You see, he said, "Once I got him, I got him." He know what he said. Once he deep, he's just not accepting anything, and that's the difference. And guess what? All the women are looking for him. He's 6'6", 290 pounds, and I'm not gay enough, but he's not a bad looking guy.
Right. Right. He ain't
So
gonna have no
so
problem. He ain't gonna have no problem with getting, female.
nigga, he walk in the room and he got a female. You can see him he can sit down from the table from across the room. As soon as he walk in there, you can see he's 6'6". I'm only
Because
go
and
ahead.
we know, right, that all the women looking for this physically from from what we see, we know most women that's this what they looking for. Why? Because this is rare. All right. If you think 6'2" is rare, imagine how rare 6'6" is. You understand? So so he don't have no problem at all attracting women. The thing is, I'm listening to this brother, right? And you better know he fully expect her to carry her weight. I'm listening to this dude. I'm really listening to him. Okay, so I'm peeling back the layers. This brother expect fully that you gonna carry your weight, girl. You come in with your children, he expecting you to be taking care of them. You come in with, it's gonna be a lot. He gonna have a lot of expectations for her. Is she ready for it? You understand? Is she ready for all the because like we hear women have their expectations for men all the time, right? So they get taken aback when they hear men expectations of them. You
Or
understand where I'm coming
or
from?
should we not have expectations of them? I mean, because some women pretend to act like we should have expectations of them.
No, they not pretending. They really believe this. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
But
and and we already know that's never gonna work. Okay, because men are gonna have expectations of you, especially a quality man. A quality man gonna have plenty of expectations of you. All right. The question is, can you meet him? Can you meet him? If he can meet yours, can you meet his? All right. That's the ultimate question.
Stay right there, Tommy. Stay right there.
Huh?
So do your kids live with you?
Yes, they do.
Okay, you have full-time custody?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I got you. I'm with you.
What's the amount of money a woman has to make? Does that matter to you?
No, that doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter? Okay.
No, it doesn't matter to me. I feel like if she's not in the position where she's supposed to be, I feel like if she's dealing with someone, that person's supposed to be there, So
Okay.
I'm not gonna deal with a woman because she's a millionaire or she's broke. I'm gonna deal with you off of the way that you make me feel,
Right.
If I want to deal with the woman that got a lot of money, in Miss Wines, I know I can go do that, So with me, it's more so.
Wait, hold on. You want to do with a woman that got a lot of money?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Meaning, like, I know myself. I know what I'm capable of,
What you capable of?
A lot.
So you say, so let me ask you this. So you're saying women with money will pay for you?
Women with money will pay for me. Yes. I didn't deal with women with money. That yes.
Okay, what did they say?
what happened, Shaq?
Kendra
Y'all,
didn't like that.
y'all,
Kendra didn't like that.
y'all go ahead and slide in. because I'm on my phone, and so
Right.
I had to use somebody else's phone. So y'all go ahead and slide in until I could
All
try to
right.
find me another phone to run that clip. Y'all go ahead and slide in. I'm gonna drop
All
down
right.
for it. Y'all handle the panel while I'm gone.
All right, bro.
You
Yeah,
want
but he
you
but
want to kick it off, Pee Wee?
yeah, but because he was basically see that's the difference in the confidence in different men, and this is what we was talking about the other days that I because I can't, and I was talking about this with my coworkers earlier, and they have females, right? And we was talking about how it's easier for a woman to go out and like talking like you talking about like how some men is not used to like women. They not it's a bunch of lonely guys, bro, in this world. Like they lonely as shit because they don't have the opportunity
Right.
that other men have, right? They don't have the same drive like you and I would have. You know what I mean? Because you called me ugly, I'm going to the next girl. I ain't getting you down because I know I ain't the ugliest duckling in the room. But you know what I mean? But I'm talking about like him knowing his value. He know what he brings to the table. He's saying he done dealt with women with money and all that stuff. Why? Because of his physical attraction. But because his physical being, the way that he's gonna attract women,
Like I
right?
said, they not going to expect much from him. They will accept a lot from him. All right, they will accept that he not going to pay no bills. They will accept that he not going to do much. Okay, because this is what his life has shown him. That's why when he tell Kendra, I know what I'm capable of, because he has done this before. Okay, he has done this plenty of times. You
Hmm.
understand? He know a woman who take care of him to stay in his presence.
Right. You know what I mean? But let's look on the other side. Even an unattractive woman can find a man, some man, a desperate man, to be with her.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Versus an unattractive man, right? I don't know too many women that's going to deal with too many real unattractive men. You know what I mean? I
Unless
mean,
he really
everybody,
hitting on something in other places.
and that's what and that's what I was saying to my coworkers earlier is that if he's financially stable, then he know the women going to come, or if he's financially sufficient, or however you want to say stable, he's six
Because
figure
he's no
guy.
longer unattractive if he's financially set.
Like,
Okay, men already understand it. He's no longer unattractive if he is financially capable of handling things.
right, but your bank account don't change the way you look, though, bro.
No, it ain't gonna change the way you. It ain't gonna change the way you look, but it's gonna change your options for women. You know this.
Yeah, actually, I know, but that's the part that don't make no sense. And a woman would really get with a guy like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Really,
well,
really go.
you gotta understand though, Pee Wee. Different situations call for different things. Like when you talk to the most beautiful women you know, the level of attractiveness from a man is always last. Okay, it's like the less of a looker she is, the more of a looker she need the man to be. All right, the more of a
Hmm.
looker she need, the more of a producer you gotta be. All right, the more she looking. Listen,
Right.
you
But
gotta
how about
understand.
but let me say
We
this because this is what
understand
I'm
how.
confused at, bro. This let me sorry for interrupt. This is what
Go
I'm
ahead,
confused
Paul.
about. So this is what confused me. So what about because women always say it's about how they treat me. I know some it's not about how they look. Now we already know we know some women that say it ain't worried about how he look. It's about how he treat me. But if how he look, if you don't give him a chance to show you how he treats you, then how will you ever find out? You understand what I'm
Bro,
saying?
it's like that. He might not be no looker, but he got other things that are attractive. Okay, all right. Look, I know a dude. He looked like a fishbowl. Okay, but when he break out that 7 Series Beamer, yo, listen, women don't know nothing about he looked like a fishbowl. They forget all about that. All right, listen, he looked like he can make something happen for her, and he can. All right, so naturally he become more attractive than that cute loser
Right, right.
because most Listen, the extra fine women, she already knows she cute enough for both of us. So she don't need him to be cute. She need him to be able to take care of things. All right. That's what make him attractive to her. All right. The fact that he can take care of things. He is about his business. He on top of things. See, to when you dealing with really beautiful women, you can't be bringing what God gave you because she working with what God gave her. So ain't no way she gonna allow you to be working with what God gave you. Y'all can't
Right.
be leveraging the same things because when y'all got the same qualities, y'all probably got the same problems. And she know off the rip you can't help her. And she done been here before because she attract all kinds of men. So she know
Hmm.
what kind of men she willing to accept and what kind of men she is not willing to accept. You got some women out here just like men, some just like these men. They have a hard time with men. Now, they don't have a hard time getting a man to sleep with them. They have a hard time getting a man to stick around.
Right.
You understand where I'm coming
Right.
from, Pee Wee? That's the difference. See, the things that a man will be looking for in a woman is never going to be the same things that a woman is going to be looking for in a man. Okay? That's why I make sure I'm extra productive. Okay, I make sure I'm extra productive, Pee Wee, because when I want something and I step to, I know what it took to build myself into the man I am.
Right.
You understand? So when I step to a woman and ask her to come and hang out with me or to spend some time with me, she need to know what it took to turn myself into the dude that she would have absolutely no problem with saying yes.
Right. I get it, but it be, and this what I've been focused on. Like, what about
But
what?
that same thing, Pee Wee, won't work for a woman. You feel
What
me? That
right,
same
right.
thing will not work for a woman.
But some women will change it to supply the man, though.
Yeah, I mean, so, yeah, P, we wholeheartedly agree on that. Some women will change, but because it's in her interest. All right, it's in her
Hmm.
interest, but it gotta be in her interest. Okay, and who am I to complain about that? All right, because if it's in my interest, I will change.
Yeah, true,
You
true.
understand where I'm coming from?
Right,
So
right,
we
right.
can never blame her for doing what she got to do to get what she wants. Because after all, that's what it's about. It's about getting what you want, getting the things you looking for out of life. And sometimes that require you to do some changing.
Yeah, yeah. That's big facts. That's facts. It
You
just
know what
definitely
I'm
do.
saying? And
Hmm.
it ain't a right or wrong inside of that. It's just what are you willing to do to get the things that you want?
But
Okay?
what about the value and acceptance level of the person though?
What you
Like what I'm about to tell you. Let me tell you. Like all right, she's saying like she won't change for the short fat guy, right? That's
right.
that's going that's going that's going to equivalently love her and care for her the same as the 6'2" guy, 6'5",
Be-
6'6".
Let
You
me
feel
sum
me?
it up. Let me sum it up for you like this, Pee Wee. We are human beings, and attraction is not a choice. You can think what you want, but attraction is not a choice. We are attracted to the things that we are attracted to. And if she is not attracted to a short, fat dude, and then you short, fat, and broke, that's too many struggles. That's too many struggles. You gotta pick a struggle. Now you can't do nothing about being short, but the fat and broke, either you gonna change that or you gonna have hell with women.
Yeah,
You
but this
understand? You see, and you see how we elaborate and we talk and how women can agree. But the minute we say what a woman need to change, well, why I gotta change that? Well, why you? But you can understand why he need to change to get what he want. But she can't understand why she need to change to get what she want. And that's where the disconnect come. That's when the arguments start. That's when the all hell break loose. Because listen, either you're gonna step up to the plate and get what you want out of life, or you're gonna stay where you at and you're gonna continue to get what you've been getting out of life. That's as simple as that. Okay, most men are not gonna argue with you about this. They just gonna keep it moving.
Right, but there gonna be some lonely cats though. They'll get just you got
Yeah, you feel me? But I don't care what she look like. She can find a dude to have sex with her.
yeah.
For a man, it's not like that.
He can pay somebody to, you know what I mean, to knock him off or whatever the
Yeah,
case
if
is.
he willing to do that. But if he's short, fat, and broke, I mean, how much is he paying?
Yeah.
Because
But
he
that
can't pay like he weigh if he broke.
yeah, but that and that be the thing for me. Like it's a lot of guys that's suffering in silence, yo, that really don't have the opportunities that women have, or even the unattractive women. You know what I mean? Or women that's not attracted to everybody as the other women are.
Pee
Uh
Wee, that's just the
yeah.
way life go. All right, you gotta either roll with the punches or accept where you are, and keep that Vaseline, that grease, that lotion, whatever you like, homie, and you know what I'm saying. Keep the great porn channels on your phone, and
Yeah.
or you gonna do something about it. You gonna do something about it. But we men, I ain't gonna never sit around and listen to you complain about it, Slim. I'm not.
Right.
You either gonna get it in check and roll with the winners, or you gonna keep looking like a loser. But you gotta get over there. You can't be around me if you gonna be a loser, complaining and whining while women won't just accept the fact that you a damn loser.
Right. Right. But this, and it's going to take a lot more work for you to get to where you need to be versus the woman, because and like, come on, like let's be serious. Like some of them unattractive women, it's not going to take a lot of work for them to get a man. This the same way. This the same way with a lot of women don't understand this. How she can have a body, but she's not that attractive in her face, but she got a body. You
Listen,
understand? And
listen.
she with main man who got buku money, or main man that's treating her or doing right.
Want me to tell you why, Pee Wee?
Do your
This
thing,
why.
partner.
This why. See, she gonna have a way better outcome than that chick that's out of shape. Want me tell you why? If she not that much of a looker, but she got a hot body and her femininity is in order, Pee Wee, you know just as well as I know, a bunch of successful men will look past that. That body means so much to a man. I think if women only knew how much a body meant to a man, she would get herself in check ASAP. Okay? Because you could be cute as you want to be and out of shape. Listen, you're gonna find very few men who successful willing to accept that. But if she has a banging body, she keep herself in shape and her femininity is in order, a man is gonna be intrigued. She is gonna be able to attract a guy out here who is doing his thing and willing to step up to the plate. You know that just as well as I do.
Yeah.
All right, because we have done it.
Right.
We have done it, and you know it.
Yo, I was like, all right. I get that. I get that. Right. But listen, but because I don't want to. I don't want to. Different people got different preferences, yo. So, but in that situation, she doesn't have to do as much as the. Come on, are this is the same way with the muscular guy that's not that, you know what I mean? There's he ain't that cute in the face. You understand? He
Right?
muscular. You feel me? But he still ain't gonna get off as easy as the girl with the body, though.
No, he ain't gonna get it off because you gotta remember, Pee Wee, we require different things of each other. Men don't require the same things of women that women require of men, and that's the difference. That's the difference. The difference is the requirements. You understand
Hmm.
where I'm coming from,
Yeah,
P? So,
yeah, I get it.
so look, he can stay in that gym all he want. He gonna have to put some more components to that.
Right,
Now,
absolutely.
sure, is he going? Can he find a chick who completely out of shape, who gonna be attracted to the fact that he is in shape? Yeah, yeah, he is
Yeah,
going to be able to do that, and he is going to be able to leverage that with her. But then you know the woman he want, he ain't going to be able to leverage that with her.
right. Yo, that's good. That's crazy. But at
You
the
know what
same
I'm
time,
saying? And it
yeah.
all come down, Pee Wee. It all come down to the things we looking for. Pee Wee, give me 1 second. Hold it down for 1 second, Pee Wee. I'm
All right, we
about to
cool.
walk inside.
Oh, all right.
I'm
Yeah,
still
but
listening to you though.
yo, but yeah, I was just that be the question. Like, and I want to know this. Like, this, if it's the women in the chat or whatever the case, whoever down in the chat, let me ask this question. Drop a one if y'all interested in what men want or what men are looking for. Now I ain't talking about like, or do y'all care about what your man wants to make him happy or what he desires to make him happy? If y'all in the chat, just drop a one to answer that question. A one if yes, a two if no. You know what I mean? Or when you're dating, are you more interested in what you're looking for, or you interested in what the man is looking for as well? Because I think it's equally. I think it's equally that that a person should want what they want for each other, not just for themselves. You understand? Because what I understand is that a lot of times is, and this is the reason why I say this, ladies, and everyone in the chat. This is the reason why I say this because a lot of times a lot of the topics of discussions in dating and in the field of dating is what women desire, what women want. They want a man six something. They want they want a man with six figures. They want a man that can take care of himself. It's always because this is what I hear most of the time. What women want. I want a man with six figures. I want a man 6 feet tall. I want a man that can take care of himself and take care of me. It's always, and this is what we hear most of the time is what the women want. So it's like, so what are we, chop liver? What are men, chop liver? What about what we want? Because I got to understand that what I want is important to you. Because if you can't give me what I want, and I'm only giving you what you want, where do my happiness lie?
And that's a good question along with a good point of view, Pee Wee. Go ahead and finish.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So at that point, what? Because listen, we always I swear on every social media, you know what I mean. Women want this, women want that, and it's some women out there, and I'm not saying all women, and I'm just saying some women. It's some women out there that say, well, what about what he want? What about what I want? What about? Because listen, me as a man, I knew when I met my lady, we had these important conversations. We had them hard talks. Like when the first time I talked to my lady on the phone, we talked for 5 hours, yo, straight, 5 hours on the phone, and I had to get up and go to work, and it was at night the next morning. We talked for 5 hours on the phone. It was damn near time for me to go to work when I got up, and I still got up with the same energy that I did because it was an enjoyable conversation, and we was getting to know each other.
That's how you know that that's the one for you. And if that ain't the one for you, she gonna be damn near close. When you on the phone with them for 5 hours, you know it's something here. Either she gonna be the one for me, or she gonna be close. I'm gonna be spending some time with her. Go ahead, Pee Wee.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. So we talked on the phone for 5 hours, and a lot of things we had in common. A lot of things we agreed on. We talked about who we were as people. You understand what we was willing to accept and what we wasn't willing to accept. That's why we buying a home together because I wasn't willing to move into her home with her because I have been had my experience show that I've been paid bills and paid other people's bills and lived in their house, and then when things want to go right, they ain't gotta let me in no more. So I ain't going for that. I did that one time. I ain't doing it no more. So when we moved in together, we moved in together. We bought the house together. You understand what I'm saying? My name is on the deed. Her name is on the deed. That's it. You know what I mean? She understood that. You know what I mean?
Let me
It was
slide
just
in, Pee Wee.
go
Let me
ahead, son.
slide in because I think that that's was a good move for both of y'all because that locks both of y'all in. So it's not like you can just up and up. Well, you can, but if you thinking properly, look, I ain't just up and up gonna leave. So
Right,
I'm gonna have to make this thing work. Vice versa with her.
right,
Shit, this just ain't no regular Joe Blow Negro. It ain't like I can put him out because he got the same rights to the place that I got. So she can't just throw in the towel. Now I
right.
wanted to ask you, do you think, do you think that that would be a move for the two people to make? I can't just say men and women because you got
Mm-hmm.
relationships when you got female and
Right.
female. But
Mm-hmm.
for two people, do you think going in a relationship that way is smarter than actually the institution of marriage? Because the majority of people get into marriages and they don't have they things set up the way you and your girlfriend had things set up. So do you think that that would be a proper way to move in relationships compared to all out getting married and then the marriage fall apart 6 months
Abs-
later?
Absolutely. Because the thing about it is, because you already know I've been married before, Sean, and I moved in with her, and it was always hers, hers, hers. As an institution, as a union, if we move in it, if everything, every decisions that we make to now in my relationship, right? It's a union. It's not a democracy. It's a union. We do this together. We look out for each other. We make sure each other's good. You understand what I'm saying? And you're right. It do hold a commitment together because you just don't want to just up and leave and roll out. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't. I never got to a point where as though I just wanted. I might just want to get out the house and get away from her for a little while. Same way I'm quite sure she had with me, but not just say fuck it and roll out and the relationship done because now you got because it's commitment there. It's more dedication there because if we don't finish paying for the house, it's gonna fall apart. It's gonna fall apart. You feel me? We can just leave, but what are we leaving? We gonna screw ourselves at the end.
All right.
You understand?
So now what you were saying, Pee Wee?
No, I was saying because Tank was asking me, was it a better deal for me? Me and my girl moved, and we found because I had an apartment in Philadelphia. My girl from Jersey, she had a condo. She had bought her condo in New Jersey, and we have been dating. We've been together going on 4 years now. Matter of fact, our anniversary this month. I'm glad I said that. We've been married. We've been together going on 4 years now, right? Maybe 4 years, February the 8th of this month, right? So when we first got together, we moved in together on our third year. Yeah, we moved in together on our third year. So, but she had a condo, I had an apartment. I wasn't moving into her condo because she owned a condo. I just wasn't doing that no more. So I told her that we can move together, but we're gonna move together. I mean, we're gonna move
Right.
in together. Where you're gonna have my name has to be on something. I refuse for my name not to be on nothing. And like I told you before, I'll say this again: the police ain't asking me to leave and take a walk and do nothing because this is my
Exactly.
house. You feel what I'm saying?
I agree with you
So
100%.
and Shank was saying, do I help hold a commitment together? I really think it do. But the relationship that I have now, I never had this kind of communication or being able to talk to uh my significant other without no hard hold Like I don't feel emotionally trapped or not being able to talk to her at any time. If I got to talk, we need to talk about it. If she got to talk, we need to talk about it. Whatever.
Right.
So we're not emotionally like restrained. You not if you got something to say, say it.
Okay. All
You,
right.
you
Right, right. We got
Well,
we got we got
right.
programmed. I'm gonna let you come back in, Pee Wee, and I'm gonna let you come in, Tommy. But let me just say something. We got wired wrong, and I'm sure all three of us know that because,
yeah.
like I said, and I'm with your situation, Pee Wee. To me, that's like a perfect situation to be in. Like you said, I was married before, but now this time with your old lady, now I see that how y'all had things set up. Both of y'all name on there. You bring just as much to the table as she bring, but then on the other side, she bring just as much as you bring. And then,
Mhm,
like I was saying, for both of y'all, you ain't willing to just up and up, just bounce. You got to think about your credit. You got to
mhm.
think about, other things as well. I'm sure she have to think about that as well. Let me see the plane that I'm trying to land, and then I'm gonna let you come in, Tommy. Just give me okay. So let me just come to you, Tommy. Now, for you and how your situation works, you pretty much like to be the provider, and that's fine. That's fine because, in my opinion, it wasn't so much that we was all the way wired wrong. Some of the things we was wired wrong on, but in my opinion, for a man, if a man has that type of mentality that you have, Tommy, look, I'ma hold it down. Look, okay, I'm gonna get out here, I'm gonna provide, I'm gonna do what we gotta do, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make my family and everything work. Okay, all I need my woman is to be there emotionally, spiritually, and shit. Who knows? You might have to step up financially to hold me down at times, but pretty much I got it all. Let me ask you, Tommy, have you, and you could share it with us or not, have you ever been in a situation where as though you did take a fall and you had to have your significant other to hold you down, to maybe be like you having to go to her and say, baby, can you hold me down for maybe 200-300 hours, 400 hours? You know where I'm going at with it, Tommy, just to get back on my feet. Have you ever been in that situation before? For those people out there that do think like you think.
Yeah, I've been in that situation before, Shank Rock. Can y'all hear me good? Cause I don't want
Yeah,
to be yelling, but I want to
we
keep
can
my
hear you.
voice.
We can hear you, bro.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I've been in that situation before. You understand? But that's why it matters who you deal with. Okay, is she understanding? Because that's way you know if she in it or is she just in the way. Okay, because look, we all got times where we need different things from our significant other. Okay, and we expect them to step up and be able to produce whatever that may be. You know what I'm saying? On the financial component, with the financial component, with me, it's been very, very rare. All right, but trust and believe there's other things that I may need her to step up with. And yo, there's plenty of times I took maybe a certain kind of fall, and yeah, she had to hold me down. You know what I'm saying? But it was never an issue because I always show any woman that I'm dealing with that I am worth my weight in gold. Okay, so it's never ever been a problem. And I make sure I deal with a certain kind of woman. You understand? Like they might not look the same, but they're a lot of their why a lot of the way they are wired is the same. All right. And the way she treat me is something that I expect. You understand where I'm coming from? So I expect her to understand if
Yeah,
I'm having
going through
if
blood.
if something went some unfortunate unexpected event occurred and I need her to hold me down just for a second, okay, because I know who I am, I know how I'm wired, I'm going to jump back because that's all I know how to do. Okay, it's just a matter of getting to the next move. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because look, like I told you, man, what are you made of? Who is that living inside of you? Okay, is it the lion or is it the sheep? Okay, all right. And let me explain something to you. When the chips fall down, the pressure bust pipes. Okay, who do you want to have your back? Who do you want to have your back? Somebody that's capable of having your back, but unfortunately never in a position of having your back. Somebody who can have your back, but they ain't having your back. They ain't really interested in that. Or somebody who is capable and willing. Because you can deal with thousands of people who capable, but are they willing? And that's all depends on the degree and the level to which they really mess with you, the level to which they really deal with you. Okay, because I know a lot of paid men, and I know, like, even myself, you know what I'm saying? I might like her, she might be cool, but it ain't no way I'm doing certain shit for her. You know what I'm saying? Or I might really deal with her and look, plain and simple, this what I want. And listen, it would be no end I won't go to for. You understand where I'm coming from? So it all depends on the level of how I feel about the person that I'm dealing with. You understand? Because sometimes you might be dealing with somebody and you already know you only gonna be dealing with this till you find something better to do. You know what I'm saying? But can if I'm really dealing with her, oh, I'm gonna make sure she built like that to be able that if anything happened, that she can at least I can at least turn to her and say, babe, I need you to take care of this for me. You get where I'm coming from? But everybody is not built the same. Everybody don't have the same capabilities. And some people who do have their capabilities don't mess with you like that. You ain't gonna find out that they don't mess with you like that until you need them. You know, so that's why my thing is, what are our expectations? What are our expectations? What do we expect? And the things that you expect, you get up front. Because as human beings, we are wired a certain way. You understand? And like I tell you, you can't demand nothing later of him that you wasn't demanding up front. You can't demand nothing later of her that you wasn't demanding up front. If cute was enough to get him in your drawers, you can't decide. And that's was all the requirement was. If you was that cheap, you can't decide that you're gonna raise the price later. That's not how what human beings are wired. Okay, if you gave out everything from the bins to the slippers, just because she was fine and let you up in them drawers, you can't require that she cook for you later. You can't require that she clean up the house later. You can't require that she become a feminine component to your masculinity later. You gotta demand certain things up front. And if you see you can't get them, you gotta bounce and go get what you want. You cannot come back a year later and start demanding that he pay bills, knowing that this is not who he is. He not going to change it because you think he need to. She not going to change it because you think she need to. These are certain things that you need to have up front. There's certain things that you need to have from your significant other up front that you cannot demand later. You cannot go and raise the price later. That is not going to work. And when the person is who they always been, you do not have the right to get upset that they've been this same person from day one that they are right now. You understand where I'm coming from, Pee Wee?
Yeah.
They had it priorly. I don't know if they fixed it.
You said what, Shank Rock?
Hold on one
I
second.
think I think he having some technical difficulties.
No,
But anyway,
I'm up here. I'm just back and forth. I'm sending out the link, and I'm trying
oh,
to get it where as though I could finish playing my man with Kendra G so we could finish off on him. But I'm still up here with y'all.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, now that dude, he's 6'6", he a boxer, he in shape, bro.
Tommy,
He not gonna have no problem. And like Kendra G,
Tommy, let me ask you
yeah,
something. Can you see what's on the Can you see what's on the screen? Can you see the comments on the screen?
they real small, Shank Rock, and I don't got my glasses on.
They real small.
Yeah, I
I can
left
see
them
him,
in the
Shank.
car.
All
I
right.
left my glasses in the car.
Well, I'm gonna drop down, and Pee Wee and Tommy, y'all just build. Pee Wee, you read the comments, and you and Tommy, y'all build off the comments that I put up there.
No problem. We got you, bro. Go ahead and do what you do. Can you read that, Pee Wee? Because it's too small for me. Can you read the comment, Pee Wee? Anyway, well, I'm sorry. Blame it on the brain, not the heart. I left my glasses in the car, and that is too small. This would be a very challenging task for me. I'm trying. That ain't gonna work. But anyway, you know when you notice how Kendra G start getting a little upset and giving the guy some pushback, but his life has showed him that look, being 6'6", in shape and a reasonably attractive man, listen, his life already showed him that women will take care of him. All right, now you saying he a
Yo,
professional?
let me read this comment, Tommy, and
Oh,
then you can go from there.
go ahead, Pee
Cause
Wee.
it's a Marcus sounds like he too considerate in every way. It's all about what Marcus wants and how that problem and how that's probably why Marcus is looking for another relationship. Those women didn't want to put up with him.
See the thing is, I fully understand where you coming from, but understand that brother life showed him that he can get in where he fit in and stay there for a decent amount of time before the women realize that they don't want to carry that kind of weight. You understand? You see the pushback Kendra G started giving him because she personally felt some kind of way about what he was saying. But I'm telling you that the brother life showed him that women will take care of him. And when you got all the physical components, I'm sorry to say, our women have already showed that they will lower their standards if he got the physical components in check. You feel me? And they will go about taking care of him because my thing is, look, I don't think so highly of the women if he walked away with the kids. Because you know how hard it is for a man to get the kids. It is extremely difficult for the man to get the kids. What was it about these ladies that man got the kids? Both of the kids from the polyamorous relationship that he was in. He walked away with the children. You feel me? And one thing I know is with the children come a check. Yeah, it don't just come a check for the females. It'll come a check for whoever in possession of the children. You understand where I'm coming from? So what I'm saying is these women accepted this from this man. All right. If you're willing to accept that, then you can't cry about it later. That's how that the cost of admission to being in your life was that he be fine and you go because that's what you supposed to be to a man. Okay, that's not what his price of entry is supposed to be for you. Okay, if he can get in with what God gave him, where do that leave you? Because you're supposed to be getting in with what God gave you. And if y'all got the same qualities, y'all probably got the same problems. So you see how it turned upside down eventually. Because let me tell you something about women carrying the weight. They will, but I've never seen that last long term. They don't like a man. That's why we put ourselves in position so we can carry the weight. That's not why women put themselves in position. All right, it's a difference. So the expectations are always different. All right, and the expectations of a man are usually going to be what they've always been for time immemorial. And for women, the expectations are probably going to be what they've been for time immemorial, whether you like it or not. We as human beings are wired a certain way. And you can fight logic all you want, but let me tell you what you ain't going to fight. You ain't going to fight nature. Nature going to eventually take its course. All right? And a woman don't want to be carrying a man, because she cannot ultimately respect them. So when all the fine and go away, she gonna expect him to produce something. And when he can't, things gonna change. Things are gonna change.
Yeah,
So
I see. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But to the comment, they saying that he seemed a little bit too considerate and wait. You know what I mean? And I understand that, but and when you got to be considerate when you're into when you what? Let me say because it say yeah considerate. It say
I think
Marcus
she
sounds
might
like
have. I
he
think
is
she might have
too
meant. Pee Wee.
con,
I think she might have meant inconsiderate. If you read the rest of her statement, I think she might have meant inconsiderate.
he is too considerate
But I think she might have meant he too
in
inconsiderate.
every way because it's considerate is
She she she
CONCETTED.
she's saying conceited. She's
Oh,
saying
Oh,
conceded.
conceded. Oh,
yeah.
Pee
conceded.
Wee,
Let
oh my
let
Oh,
let,
God.
let me
my
read
bad.
it.
Yo,
No,
nigga, I'm trying to. My eyes ain't as good as yours, too.
no.
Shit,
Let me just clear it up though. She just
Okay,
conceded.
misspelled
okay.
it.
Con,
She
oh,
misspelled it
okay.
though.
Okay,
Let
what
me
it
just
say?
let
What
me
do it
read
You
it.
say?
conceded.
She
Okay.
yeah.
Conceded.
Yeah,
But
she
All right.
says Marcus.
who you gotta be practical. What is his inconceited rooted in? Who allowed him to believe that he could be this way? Women. So don't get upset with him.
Let me slide in, Tommy. So she's saying Marcus sounds like he is too conceited in
Conceded.
every way. In my perspective, I see where you coming from, Kathy. I do see where she's coming from.
Right.
But it's like Tommy's saying. Tommy is saying, well, who made him conceited? I mean, let's just be honest. And I ain't throwing no shade, but I got shot down a couple times because I'm short. You get where I'm coming from? And ladies, not all, but that's the typical height that women go for, fellas, right or wrong.
Yeah, he's
Right.
6'6". Think about it, bro. I'm 6'2". Okay, you know how rare 6'2" is? Imagine how rare 6'6" is.
Right.
You understand where I'm coming from, bro? So you can imagine what women will accept from him. Let me tell you what they will accept from him, Shank Rock. It ain't gonna be the things they would accept from you.
Man, because I'm a short man. Now let me just finish though. Salute the full life. Salute the full life. Blue Devil G says women's going to disrespect a man if he's not in the lead. And I'm not sure if they're meaning in their league or if they're not in the league. I'm thinking that they mean Blue Devil G meaning if the man is not leading. That's what I'm thinking, and that's so true. But I'm gonna slide back down, and y'all go ahead and continue. Y'all go ahead.
Yo, but the thing about it is, even if he is conceited, like you said, Tommy, that made him. But we got to go back to our earlier conversation, Tommy. All women is looking for the same man. And he's one of those men, tall, good looking, muscular. This is what y'all looking for. This is what they say. And some women will, and I'm telling you, I know, man. And I know some cats that's that tall, like that, and they ain't ish. You know what I mean? But they get a lot of females. And I mean, until they expose themselves, they get a lot of females. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all the same way with a pretty girl. A pretty girl could be, she can look good, and then I start talking to her, or I get to know her. I don't even like her. I don't care how pretty she is. I don't like her because guess what? She don't have no substance. She got this attitude of like she's entitled because she's pretty. No, then get out of my face with that. You ain't the only. When God made one pretty face, He ain't stop making them at you.
But Pee Wee, you see what I'm saying? Who allowed her to believe that she could get away with this? Men, the same thing. Where women allow him to believe that he could act that way, that he could speak that way, that he could behave that way. Women did that. Told let him. The same ones who made her feel like that she could treat you however she want. Men allow her to do this. Trust me. Trust me, bro.
Yeah,
Listen, on a social level, it's the same exact thing, bro. What women look for in men are different from what men look for in women. You understand where I'm coming from? And
yeah,
we've seen all our life, all of these expectations women got of men, they'll drop all of them if he fine. Not all women. I can't say that. Not all women. Not all women, but a lot of women will drop all of them expectations if he fine. They got all them expectations for the dude who ain't that fine. But if he that fine, he can sit on here and talk like that. Because his DM still gonna be going off. The dude 6'6" in shape and reasonably attractive. His DM gonna be going off, even though he's sitting up there talking like that. Why? Because he've always talked like that, and it ain't did nothing to his lady count.
yeah. I can see that.
So why
That's
would he change it? Why would he change it? Ain't nobody gonna change nothing that been working for him. But trust me, there's some women I know that he can't take that to. There's some women I know that he can't take that to at all.
mm-hmm.
He either gonna be where she need him to be, or he gonna get lost because she knows she fine enough for all of us.
but this listen, dude,
So he
because
just gonna be taking that 6'6" in shape shit to some chick who need it. Because I know some women that ain't gonna fly. Ain't none of that stuff he talking gonna fly.
yeah,
But I know some women, a lot of women that all of that he talking, they ain't gonna pay that no mind. They will take care of him. All the way up until she got a baby bomb, and now she need him to do something, and that's when everything go haywire. Till she need him to start helping out around here. When she need him to start helping out around here, you know that's when everything gonna go haywire. But like I told you, you can't get nothing later that you didn't demand up front. That's not the way human beings are wired. You can't start charging more because you ain't gonna give him nothing different than you've been giving him for the past year or two.
right.
Let me slide in, Tommy. Let me slide in. Blue Devil G says, don't forget six figures too. E. Beck says, my man just handed me his paycheck. Salute, Rosalie. Salute, Rosalie. Appreciate you for pulling up, Rosalie. Salute. The Full Life says, now it's the boys with dreads, Pee Wee, and they be sorry as you know what. So,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but you understand that they in the echo chamber. Once a couple of them attracted to this, now all of them attracted to this. It's like I already know how it go. You understand? But yo, honestly, I ain't in no position to do no complaining. I ain't in no position to do no complaining, bro, because listen, like I told you, women don't really give me a hard time. You know what I'm saying? So I know, but even though with that brother right there, I don't carry myself that way, the way he carry himself, because I don't feel like that's needed. But he feel like that's needed. Why? Because he been doing it this long. I hear echo.
You might do you hear echo when I say something?
No, I don't hear echo when you say something, Shank.
It
Now I
might be
don't hear it.
it might be the room that you in. It might be the room that you in. Like, is it any furniture in the room that you in?
Just the kitchen and the chairs and the table.
Because
I
I know,
don't hear
like,
it no more. I
you
don't
don't
hear
hear
it
it no
no
more.
more.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, okay, let me grab Kendra G. I see her. I had to do some maneuvering. I got some pits in here, so if they get the barking, then of course I'm gonna shut it down. But I'm gonna go to Kendra G. I'm gonna go to him again and finish it up. Where you at, Kendra? Where you at, Kendra G? Let me come out. So that's some of the downfalls. Let me say this, everybody. That's some of the downfalls of the relationship when you have a man with multiple women. It's not always going to be cookies and cream. It's with anything. You're going to have to take the good with the bad. I think Tommy mentioned it earlier, when all the glamour and the lights get turned out and you back to reality, that's part of the downfall of it. When the physical pleasures wear off, that's part of the downfall. And one thing's for sure, I mean, the sex is you're gonna get tired of the sex. Let me read Blue Devil G. Blue Devil G says, women's just want a man to take care of them financially. And back to what I was saying as far as with my man Marcus, his mind wasn't capable, because it can be done. Don't get me wrong. It can be done, but every man can't do it. Everybody can't do it. And that's just real talk. It's more on the downside of having multiple women than it is on the up and up. I can
I
promise you
agree
that.
with you 100%, Shank. I
You
agree
feel
with
me?
that.
It,
Yeah.
it's just, it's just, it's more on the downs. You're gonna go through some things. And I've heard the best of the pimps. I've heard the best of the Macs. I've heard the best of the dope dealers. I've heard the best of them all that juggles multiple women. And they all got the same demonstration. You're gonna go through more downs than you is gonna go through ups. Y'all slide back in while I find this Kendra G video.
You absolutely going because how I told you I can't see Van Everett. It's confusion. It's a lot of confusion for me because I can't see being able to go through and give yourself totally to one person, trying to do that, emotionally satisfy two people at the same time. And we ain't even talking about your emotional condition, but Tommy, we ain't even talking about your emotional condition. We talking about the emotional condition of the women.
Right, partner.
We not talking about just your emotional condition, but theirs, and trying to get at the two people at the same time, man. And you got and because that's what it's about when you're in a relationship. The emotional condition of the person that you're in a relationship with. How is that emotional condition? Can you stick with it? What is what I mean? What are you doing for it? It ain't happening. It ain't gonna work. It's just not. I don't care what you say. I mean, it's doable for those who can stand the strain or gonna be nonchalant or however they're emotionally available for all that. I ain't emotional available for all that. I'm emotional available for one. I'm emotional available for one, bro. I don't know. I done done it. I done tried, and somebody end up getting cussed out, saying "F you, go ahead." I can't do it. So
And and that's what I was saying, Pee Wee. So you know how hard it is to deal with one. I'm not willing to do that, bro. It ain't no way. I'm not gonna put that weight on my shoulders. I will not,
right,
bro.
and then you got to live with this.
Bro, you will be bald, hair missing from your chin, and man, I'm
Man,
telling you.
I'm already bald, so that's already done. So I need to hang on my face, bro. I
You
can't
know
do
what I'm saying? You want if you want to take yourself through that, be my guest. But I ain't doing that because that's a pretty expensive. That's some pretty expensive pleasure, bro.
it.
All right,
Yeah.
y'all. Let me go to a commercial break to fix my audio, and then
All right.
when I come back, I'm gonna go straight back into my man clip. Let me go to a audio
All
to
right.
fix
Bet.
this audio. All right, y'all. Let me know if the audio is good. Tommy and Pee Wee, is my audio good?
Yeah, you good, bro? Sound clear.
You don't hear no, you don't hear no
No, I don't hear
static.
no wind in the background.
Okay, everybody in the chat, drop a 1 in the chat and let me know if the audio is clear. Let me know if you don't hear any static in the audio. Drop a 1 for me.
Like it's like a woman when she wants something, she wants it. So she's gonna make you feel wanted other than just I want to deal with you, you know? So same with man. It's the same thing. When a man wants something, he's gonna take out his way to go spend money on her. He's gonna because he might not have the looks, he might not know how to talk to her, but that money gonna make a way, you know, and she's gonna allow it. So, you know, it plays both ways.
Okay. So now, are you saying you don't want that type of woman?
I mean, I don't really care for it because that's not always best.
Why,
a
why
woman
is it not best? What's wrong with that scenario?
Because it's not you. I mean, it's money. You can get money anywhere. You know, it's just more so you want what you know up here you got. Like other than a woman just spending money on you and you don't care for her, I'm just taking your money. I don't really care for you. You know, it's not no type of. I'm not attracted to you. I'm attracted to your money.
Okay. Okay.
You know. So, I'm at the age now, I'm 29, I'll be 30, May 18th, so I'm very developed as a man. So it's more so like I want a woman where I feel up here, like that's my lady. Like she got my back despite if she got $100, despite if she got $100,000, so it's hard to find a woman that's that way. Because if a man broke, she don't want to deal with you. Now, if you look okay, she might, but a woman don't want nobody that ain't got no money.
Slide in, Tommy.
That's your
See,
shit right there, bro.
see, life showed him. Life showed him that they only gonna do that for so long. That's what he's saying. Life showed him that they only going because women are not wired that way. Men are. All right. She ain't gonna be take. It's gonna be eventually come that point where Slim, you might think you, but listen, she done been around the track with you 100, 200 times. Okay, you feel the same way it did last time y'all done it. Now she looking for a little more from you, and that's when the problem starts. Listen to him. He wants somebody who gonna keep doing it.
Slide in, Pee Wee.
Yeah, that's what he. That's I mean, but from the sounds of it, he not trying to work her. You know what I mean? And he know he ain't gonna be able to work him. And to me, it sounded like he on point though. He know he know that he's trying to what he trying to build something. He's trying to build something with somebody. You know what I mean? He said he's 29 years old. You know what I mean? And then it's showing like he was saying like the money, money only gonna last for so long, y'all. Money ain't gonna keep you emotionally attached to nobody. You know what I mean? Because this is gonna be like this, or you gonna become you can stay, but or you gonna stay emotionally attached, or you gonna be out dipping off doing something with somebody else. There's no real love there, and that's probably what it
See,
showed up because ain't nobody been saying committed to his ass.
see, the thing is, Pee-wee, if you notice, right, he
Hmm.
basically he is basically talking like, hold up, I hear echo. Go ahead, Pee-wee, let me get this echo.
Is that me? Am I echoing?
No, I think it's Tommy. He might just Tommy. You might gotta leave out of that room and go into another room. I'm not sure. I know, like if I'm in like my kitchen, if I'm in a room where it's like less furniture and stuff like that, it'd be an echo. But if I get in a room where it's furniture, clothes, TV, when it's pictures, when I'm in a room where it's filled up, I don't hear echo. But if I'm in a room and it don't have a lot of stuff in it, then I hear echo.
I don't got no echo no shank door.
No, you good.
Oh wow.
You
But
good.
yeah, when it and he basically said, I mean, to me it sounds like he's saying he's not just looking for anything. Basically,
Right.
he's
He
not looking for. Go ahead, son.
my man, listening to him, he on point. He's on point. I'm gonna hear some more from him. He's definitely on point. He's taken, and this where men as well as women, we have to take accountability for being suckers. We have to take accountability for being simps. For the
Mm-hmm.
women, y'all have to take accountability for being doormats like me. For instance, if a gold digger gets the best of me, whose fault is it?
It's yours.
Now, for my man, it's like what we were saying, and not all women. So please, ladies, don't take it out of perspective. But 9 out of 10 women, if you ask them, what is your ideal kind of guy? Pee Wee, what's going to be the height? His height. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So a 6'6", nice looking guy is to females the same as a pretty female with a nice body to us.
Okay.
So if my man, where's the what my man know what he got. You know what I mean, Pee Wee? My man
Right.
knows that he ain't gonna have no problem with getting a female.
But it's the quality of the female that he's looking for.
Right. It's the quality that he's looking for. The quality is she got to be pretty, but then he said she got to have some substance upstairs.
Right. See, I had some upstairs. And he also said that he don't care if she got $1,000 or $100. It's still about the way she's going to treat him and be there for him when he need her to be.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So he's looking for a quality female. Because he's saying basically, come on, and Blue Devil was right. He might be conceited. He said, I can get me a woman, but it's not, I just don't want any woman.
Right.
I want a quality woman.
Let me slide back into him, y'all.
You definitely gotta have some money dealing with a beautiful woman, you know.
I was gonna say that because you say you want a woman that looks good. I was gonna say, y'all do know these women, I'm not saying the reason why they come with a price tag because there's so many men that's always trying to spend on them.
Right.
So it's like, why would I choose this guy if I have these two men that are offering to do just like you said in your experience from the guy perspective?
Kendra, can I ask you a question? I'm sorry to cut you off, but can I ask you a question?
Doesn't mean I will answer it, but you can ask me a question.
It's not nothing. It's something so serious. Would you deal with a man that has no money? Be honest. Just be honest.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. Now this is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I have never. No, I take that back. I was once engaged. No, my fiance did pretty well in life. I never had a money requirement. So I want to say that I never, I think six figures got kind of popular a couple years ago. So my honest truth is I've never had a money requirement, but I've never had a broke man try to talk to me. Right. But I think it's also my environment. But if
a man was to meet you, say if he was at a bar or something alone, and you were just going to the bar and you was talking to a guy and you
show you guys something. I'm showing my denture completely with just denture.
Commercials, y'all. Slide in, y'all.
Y'all, because she was about to tell him, because I watched the clip. She was about to tell him, like, it's what she surround herself around. And if a man at the bar,
let me run it back.
All right, go ahead.
Financially stable, like I can't buy you a drink, I can't do this. Would you deal with him?
Well, I mean, would I deal with him if he couldn't buy me? You can't buy me a drink. Why are you?
If you're not in a position to do anything for you at the moment, but he wants your attention.
Here's the deal. But how do you get my attention? Because the thing is this: if it's not like I didn't have an option, right? So it becomes one of those things. I'm not gonna say. I'm really trying to answer this question honestly, but I think people think I do have a money requirement. I just never had to make a money requirement.
I think so, Kendra. I think so.
You know, it's fine that you think so, but what I'm saying
I heard you a few times.
Here's what I'm honestly saying. It's the truth. If a man that didn't make a lot of money tried to court me, then he would have a shot. The reality is all the men that have ever tried to court me just have done extremely well.
Right.
And maybe it's because they just think I think maybe a man might think that I have to make enough money or a certain amount of money to date her. But right. I'm not walking around saying you have to make a certain amount of money, but I also cannot help my reality.
Right.
And it's just the reality that I live in.
Slide in, Pee Wee or Tommy.
See, he want to know. He want to know if Kendra would date him. All right, that's why he want to know if she would date a broke dude. Okay, Kendra saying I ain't gotta date a broke dude. But on the low, he trying to gaslight her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you straight off the top, Kendra ain't dating no broke dude simply because she ain't got to. All right, she can get him paid and handsome, so she don't gotta put up with that. All right, so but we all got different situations, bro. Everybody's situation is not the same. And the kind of men that Kendra is around all the time, usually paid men. All right, because that's the circle that she run in. Now, do they give Kendra a hard time? Yes, those men do give Kendra a hard time because of her age. You understand where I'm coming from? It's not, don't think Kendra gotta walk in the park with men. She don't. You understand? And that's what happened a lot of times when you overvalue a lot of things, and then later on in your life, you notice how important relationship is to you, but you didn't value it when you could get exactly when you could get what you wanted from men, and have those men be serious about it.
Let me slide in. Let me slide in and read. Let me slide in. Blue Devil G says Shank. Wait a minute. Let me salute Shirley. Salute Shirley. Salute Shirley. Appreciate you for pulling up. Salute. PM says not true, Tommy. I'm gonna come back to you and PM, Tommy. But let me read Blue Devil. Blue Devil says Shank. What about a 5'7" man making six figures? That woman will take him. Surely.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Let me slide in real quick, because I ain't get that from him. I got what he was basically asking. What he was basically asking Kendra was, if you gonna date, do you? Let's just and we talked about this stuff that I talked about in my relationship in the beginning. No, nobody want nobody that don't got nothing, yo.
Yeah.
Period. I don't care who you is. No, nobody want no. You ain't gotta be flashy or whatever. But I don't. My girl, listen. Don't nobody want nobody that don't got nothing. I don't care who you is. You gotta have something. You gotta have some kind of quality. You gotta have some kind of drive, some kind of go get. Because I might not need your money, but I want to make sure that you got your own money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to make sure that like, 'cause listen, a lot of time, and I've been hearing this real. I can't skip this part. I heard a lot of women say, I don't care how much money he got, as long as he can take care of himself.
Right. Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because listen, because what they know is if a person can take care of themselves, 9 out of 10, they can assist in taking care of you.
Right. And that's what I had asked Tommy that question for, because and I'm just speaking, I believe for both men and women, it comes down to nah, I don't need for you to take care of me. However, I don't know what the future holds. You got to have something coming in that
Mm-hmm.
door. If you getting a $100 check, a $200 check a week, that's fine. I'm moving whereas though I don't need no money from you. However, you got to have something coming through that door, because
Right.
that shows me that you do got potentials. It's like Tommy said with us three. Tommy said, you can't come with us, and if you ain't no go-getter. All three of us are go-getters, so we fit each other perfectly. Now with this woman, babe, I got it, babe. You fine, babe, and you know I'm trying to smash. I'm trying to do all of the above, but babe, I need for you to have something coming in, for the simple fact I might get locked up today or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I might take a fall today or tomorrow. I might be a CEO of a multi-million-dollar company. COVID might hit. I might have a restaurant. I might be jamming. COVID might show up. We never know what holds for our future. But for me, I'm on both sides of the fence. I do like to take care of my woman. But at the same time, I need my woman to be bringing something. Slide back in, y'all. I'm not sure what PM was saying with you, Tommy, but PM says not true, Tommy. She threw up the smiley emojis. I'm not sure. You can ask her what she meant.
It's more than like, I think it's probably about Kendra age, but I'm telling you, you know, she spoke about this problem before. You know what I'm saying? But and I know, and I happen to know, because most men, right, who build their wealth, they a certain age when they get this wealth. But you know what? I'm not even going to jump the gun, because I'm not even sure that that's what she's talking about.
Yeah,
So if she elaborate, then I will.
but at the same time, like I said, don't nobody want no nothing. But I think he got a good head on his shoulder. And he probably, like he said, Tommy, he probably have experience having this girl or that the girl with money. But he not really don't. He only want him. She only want him because he only want him for what she can do for him. So that's not sufficient. Because we don't all did that. We had a female or whatever. I only like what she done for me. Because
Right.
only thing that's the only thing that held me there. That's the only thing that even held the thing that what she done for me. And later
With
on for
me,
me to
bro,
realize,
with
go
me,
ahead.
I gotta be attracted to her. I don't care what she
Exactly.
making. If I ain't attracted to her, she gotta. I can't do it.
But
Because
when
it
my
ain't like
stay
I
in my
need her to provide nothing for me. Yeah.
right, right. But you know what I mean? I mean, not even I ain't talking about like just like provide things for you.
No, I know
Like
what you're saying, Pee Wee. I know
yeah,
what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, for me to deal with her, I gotta be attracted to her. If I'm not attracted to her, that's a non-starter.
right, right. I get it. I get it, bro. But at the
You
same
know what I'm
time,
saying?
yeah.
But you know, men are different. Some men will be attracted to that money. I know plenty of men who will be attracted to that money. All right. And he gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. He gonna ride that until She tell him he gotta go and go get the police to escort him out.
Yeah, yeah, that's rough right there. But yeah, but I think for the most part, Marcus, he really well rounded, but it's like he's trying to step out there, and he said like once he get him, he got him. You know what I mean? Okay, but what he probably done had him and then didn't want him because we done all got something that we didn't want because we thought,
No, I'm
huh?
telling you, Pee Wee. It's. I bet you it's the other way around. See, they get him and then realize he did wait 27 months later, and now she don't know what to do because she invested so much in him and he ain't gonna be nothing but what he is. And now she tossed up because she done bragged about him. She done showed him to all our friends. And what she gonna say next week when she rolling without him? All right, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Hold tight, Tommy. Your
So,
audio messed up. Hold tight.
all
Hold
right.
tight. All right, slide back in, Tommy.
Yeah, Shank, the thing is, bro, like the brother, like, I don't know if he wanted to work, he gonna have to realize that it's gonna be some expectations of him. Also, if he wanted to work long term, he can't just have all of these expectations with no requirements of himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he a bad guy. I just think like women just made it so easy for him all his relationships, and then they just abruptly come to an end because that's how women are. Once they realize that they not gonna get much more out of you, and now his feelings involved and he caught up, and on top of that, the financial component, she get tired of buying you shoes to keep up appearances. That you know what I'm saying, knowing that she can't get nothing out of you.
Yeah.
Let me read Kathy comments, y'all. Kathy says, and how do we know why Marcus got the kids? It could have been because of his financial status was more.
I can tell you right now, Marcus' financial status is minimal. Okay, I've been listening to this guy. His financial status is minimal. Okay, and it's extra hard to get the kids from the woman, bro. It is very hard, difficult to get the kids from the woman. Okay, but trust me, I expected that comment, but we as men know how hard it is to get the kids from the woman. Okay, it gotta be some serious variables there to get the kids from the woman, both of the kids from both of the women. And we know, I knew the minute he said he was a professional boxer. I'm a boxing fanatic. He from Chicago, I would have heard of him. He do not get paid to box. And if he do get paid, it's some lightweight stuff.
Yo,
All right, that's why.
he might be a street boxer. He might be a, you know what I mean?
But the thing is, that's why he want to know what Kendra G accept a broke man. That's why he like paid men. We don't ask those kind of questions. I don't care if you would accept a broke man. Why would I care if you would accept a broke man? I'm
I'm
not
not
a broke
asking that
man.
question anyway because I don't want you to spend my goddamn money. Excuse my
See,
language.
but he know Kendra G would never had to spend his money. But what she just but what he want to know, could he attract her being a handsome dude but broke? And she saying no, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, understand. I've been listening to the dude. The dude financial status is minimal. All right, his financial status is minimal. He needs somebody willing to accept that. That's what he want. He wants somebody who willing to accept that. He want a bad chick who willing to accept that. If I'm telling if he let me talk to him, I let him know, bro. You gotta get some reasonable employment. You gotta get some reasonable employment and work your butt off, bro.
Yeah. Shank, did you finish playing the whole clip? Because there's some other stuff on that clip.
Okay, let me run some more.
Because Kendra G get into some stuff too on that. You know, she got into some stuff on that too, Tommy.
Because they just think, I think maybe a man might think that I have to make enough money or a certain amount of money to date her. But I'm not walking around saying you have to make a certain amount of money. But I also cannot help my reality.
Right.
And it's just the reality that I live in.
Okay, respect. Okay. I just had to ask you that because I done heard you a few times.
Okay, what did I say that make you think that I would date a man? What did I say that?
I watch you all the time. I like what you do with yourself as a woman, you know, and I have nothing against you. I like everything that you do as a woman. I love the way that you are. But I done heard you a few times tell a couple guys that have tried to shoot their shot. Look, if you can't even, you live here, you can't, and there's nothing wrong with it.
But now those are basic requirements, right?
Right.
My requirement was you had to be black because that was non-negotiable, and you had to live in California. Mm-hmm. Because if you live, I'm not dating long distance, and California it is a lifestyle. So either you here or you not, and that's that. And most people in Cali are probably gonna do well in some manner because it's not a cheap place to live. And then you have to have a good character. And the reason I say that, and I stand on this, I have dated a lot of men with money. It's just the fact. And I did not have the best experiences before in the past. My experience now is very different than any experience I've ever had. I feel like I'm Cinderella at times with my current relationship.
Go ahead, Pee Wee. Matter of fact, the commercial get ready to come off. See, the commercials keep coming. Let me bring it off commercial.
It's okay.
But I will say this. My boyfriend does well. Okay, it is what it is. But that was, at first I was not turned off, but I was concerned. Right. Because I felt like, you know, and I made it clear 1,000 times, this money ain't going to keep me. Right. I dealt with a lot of men that have money, and they didn't treat me with respect, and they didn't treat me the way I deserved, and I left. And, you know, I just, you know, God is amazing. I got a 4-leaf clover. Like, my man is incredible. Right. I lucked out.
Okay. I just want to.
I'm going to edit this part out.
It's okay. No, that people need to hear that. A lot of people need to hear that.
Tell you why, also. But I think this, though, too. I know these men, and I think a lot of them, I'm never trying to push against women that want to date men with money. But what I do want to push against is that y'all are trying to make them something that they're not. Right. Like, men with money have egos because they know they have money. They know they have plenty of options, plenty of women. Men with height, he over here 6'6". He said, I know my worth. I already know what makes them spend money on me. And honestly, I believe it to be true. I know plenty of women.
Stop right there. Do y'all agree that men with money, do y'all agree what she said about men with money? And we already chopped it up as far as about what we believe his height, how he feel. Do y'all believe, how do y'all feel about men with money? Put it that way.
Yeah,
Come on.
Men with money gonna have plenty of options. It's simple as that.
He gonna have plenty of options, but at the same time, because of them options, because because of them options, he might tend to mistreat some women because he got options. And because for the simple fact is, like when if she's not acting right, if she's not acting the way he want her to act, he's not going to stand for it, and he don't have to because of the options that he had. Been there, done that. Until your emotions and your feelings get involved, and then that's his hope that the woman that you have the emotions and feelings for have the same feelings for back for you. Because if not, what goes around comes around. I done been there, I done done that. You know what I mean? It's definitely I can see where she coming from. Because listen, you got to realize a lot of men is with certain amounts of money. That mean, come on, yo, let's come on, that mean pride. That mean I got a higher level of pride. Uh, I got more choices. You know what I mean? I I feel powerful. Money give some people power that don't have none without it. You understand what I'm saying? So, and with that same power, we might feel cocky, arrogant, sarcastic. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's been times in my life with certain amounts of money you couldn't, when in my pocket or in my savings or in my anywhere that I had it, you couldn't tell me nothing on that day. I'm just going to tell me you know it to be true because you was there on that day. So you know what I mean. So I mean, before I matured, it wasn't nothing you could tell me that because in that day, on that day, in that moment, at that time, it wasn't nothing that I couldn't do that I wanted to do.
Right.
So
Right.
you know what I mean. So you know what I mean. So yeah, I think that can be a problem, but like she said, like it's just the way that it's just what you surround yourself with and the way how you moving. Like today, we're like, come on, I don't surround myself around a bunch of guys that's gonna keep asking me to borrow $10 every day.
Simple as that. But understand it's a financial component to every man that a woman need to see. You understand? Just for you to maintain a level of respect for who you are as a man. That, bro, and it don't necessarily have to be no certain amount. You understand where I'm coming from?
Right,
Just that you
right,
will get up and go get it. You are a get up, lace them up and go get it.
yeah.
Yo, what is this echo?
I
Can you hear it, Pee Wee?
I can't hear it now. Went away
Yeah,
now.
I can't hear it now either. But yeah, it's a financial component to every man, right? That just make him more reasonably attractive to women. Simple as that. And it's gonna always be better, bro. This is. I don't like this. This echo.
You still echoing? You can still
Yeah, a
hear
little
yourself
bit.
echoing?
I can hear
Hold
it.
up. Hold up, fellas.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but Shank, I like even you it be crazy because it's your energy, and I really believe about the energy thing, right? Because when my energy changed, my attractions changed, and the people and the women that was attracted to me changed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the confidence that came or the security in myself that came. Like now, like Shank, now you know this, and we used to say this back when we was younger. When I ain't got no girl, don't no woman want to holler at me, don't want to
Yeah.
look at me,
Yeah.
don't want to stare at me,
Yeah.
don't no
Yeah.
woman have no
Yeah.
interest in me
Yeah.
when I ain't got no girl.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true for me. That's so true for
That's true.
me.
That's so true for me too, bro. Listen, when I ain't had no girl, when I was just running around dating, hitting when I can, when I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When no women interested in me, I had to always do the approach and do the pulling up, doing all this.
Yeah.
But as soon as I got in a full-fledged relationship,
Man.
and
And
I'm in this
I be like,
relationship, And I'd be like,
Look,
well, I sometimes I ask him, well, where you was 3 years ago, six
right, you
months
know what I
ago,
mean? And especially now with me, you know, I'm on my mature shit. And so
right?
I'll be like, uh, dang, like you said, where was you at 4 years ago? Where was you at
Right.
6 years? You feel me, Tommy? You
Right.
feel me?
Yeah, for sure,
I'll be
bro.
like, and look, the
Yeah.
thought will come to my mind, and I'll be like, and then that me leaning on myself, I just smack myself. Get yourself over here,
Right.
boy.
Right.
Turn
Get
that
yourself
camera on.
together.
I be smacking myself
Yo.
because where I'm at now, I can't juggle more than one woman. Where
Woman.
I'm at now,
Right.
I just can't do it, fellas. I
No,
Right.
can't.
no.
Not where I'm at.
It's
And you
true.
know what?
I
And
go
you
ahead,
know what's
Tony.
funny, bro? My father always told me that this day would come when I would be like, man, you crazy. You out of your mind. But yeah, bro, it's going to come for you just like it came for everybody else. It's going to come that day with, listen, one is
Yo.
good. I'm good with one. I'm
One.
good.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
good.
I can
I'm
stay
good with my
focused.
one, yo.
Yeah, bro.
Especially if you got one good winner and a team rider. Yo, I'm
Right,
good with my one.
right. You know what I'm saying? The physical attraction is it's there, but
Right.
we mature. We on our mature-ish now, and you just know
Right.
I can't.
Like, yo, I never knew how it was to live with a perturbed woman until I lived with one, and you done messed up. And when you live in a house with a woman and the tension in that joint, and you
Man,
can't, yo, and you don't, it
man.
feel. I don't care, yo. I done been to prison, and I ain't feel like the tension in the house with a woman that's not talking to you or
I'm
mad
man.
at
I'm
you.
man.
Yo,
I'm
then
man.
and that's the
Because
only
in
other person in
prison,
the house with you.
yeah,
Yo.
in prison, you pretty much know how a nigga gonna come at you. Your bride,
Man,
you don't know how she coming at you. You
Right.
just don't know. And she playing so cool. What?
Yo, you see walk around the
What?
house not saying nothing to you.
Look, yeah. What? Everything cool? What? I don't.
Right,
Go ahead. But you know, you know what you done. I know what I done, and I'll be like,
right.
and she just be playing it
yo,
off like, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried
right. I'm
about
all
that,
right.
and
I'm
you be
good.
like, shit. Yeah, you be like, the fuck is she thinking? You know.
Yeah. Yo, I had more tension in the house than I ever had in prison. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. But man, look, I don't want to do. Listen, I'm going. Listen, this is what it is. It is what it is. Yo, we can be in that joint and everything can be good, and we don't talk, and I'm all right. I'm peaceful as I don't know what. You know what I mean? Because I know I ain't done nothing. She ain't done nothing. We good. We just ain't
You
got. We just ain't
went
talking.
Ain't
out.
nothing like that, is it, Pee Wee? Knowing, look, I know ain't
Man,
no broad didn't call my phone. I know she
Right.
ain't seen no message in my
you
phone. I know.
you
Right.
can't
Man,
Tony, can you?
Huh? You breaking up, Shank? What you
you breaking
say?
up, Shank. You gotta go to a commercial. You breaking up, bro.
Bro, if you saying something, Shank Rock, I can't hear none of it. I mean, any of it. Yeah, though. But man, look,
Bro, it's
let
nothing
me.
like that.
Yeah, and listen, bro, you could have never told me at one point in my life, that just having one woman. Because let me tell you something, being a player, that's the easiest thing in the world to be. All
Yeah.
right, ain't nothing to that.
Because
But
you
being
never got a
solid,
responsibility.
yeah, but being solid and being
Mm-hmm.
committed and staying in it, even when women making it hard for you to do so.
And
You
you
know
still
what I'm
gotta go
saying?
home.
Yeah, because when you know what you got, and ain't nothing
Mm-hmm.
out there worth jeopardizing it. Ain't nothing out there worth putting any kind of dent in your program. You know you ain't about to do that because you've been there before. You know what you're gonna get out of it, and you know it ain't worth what you got to lose.
Right. Exactly. So I don't
So,
even do it no more. I don't do it.
right.
I
So
don't.
you ain't even willing to make a wave like that. And not
Right.
only that, bro, you love the way things are going. You don't want to do nothing to jeopardize the way things are going.
It's just
You
gonna.
like your future. You like where y'all going. So you ain't gonna be the one to mess it up.
Right. Exactly. So that's and that becomes that's when you learn how to value the person that's in your life. And but it also comes with your self-value because you don't want to put yourself through that stuff.
Right.
It also
Right.
comes with some self-substance. Because listen, I don't want to, why want to sit around and be in an intense place, worried about if what I've done and how it affect her and all that stuff that I'm putting on my own plate. I ain't taking myself in consideration. I got to
Mhm.
consider me in some of these decisions, not just her. I'm considering me too the most. I don't want to fight with her. You understand what I'm saying? Not that I'm
Yeah.
scared or that I'm wrong. If I need to say something, we disagree, cool. But it won't be because another person done called you or you done seen somebody told you they seen me with there. They seen me with somebody. It was my coworker with such and such. I can be explaining it. And I used to be I'm the type of person I hate awkward situations. I hate to explain myself when I know I ain't done nothing. I hate explaining, but I know that sometimes being grown and being mature, I know that sometimes I gotta explain myself. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That that
Yeah,
come
Pee
that
Wee, I
come with
do.
that come with maturity. Because the first time I'm like, I don't owe you no explanation, but you my woman and I love you. I owe you some explanations. If somebody tell you they something, say something. No, listen, let's straighten this out now. Call whoever you talking about, and I'm gonna call whoever I was with, so they can know
Right.
whatever the case was with. Because I mean, and this is stuff that you got to talk about in relationships. People don't talk about this stuff in relationships. They think that what is unwritten rules? I don't
Cause
understand that.
cause Pee Wee, you know, when you genuinely care about somebody and love some, you do owe them an explanation if they
Explanation.
got a question. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because
Mm-hmm.
you owe the explanation if you got a question. So you only going to extend that respect. Like respect take you a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because when you genuinely respect somebody, even when you in your feelings and you in your emotions, you keep the respect.
Yeah.
You know to keep the respect. All right. You
Exactly.
like the day. I learned, bro, that when I'm in certain moods and I get into a power struggle, like
Uh.
with my lady or whatever the case may
Uh.
be, I
Uh.
know when I'm not in a good place to be having this discussion, and I know to shut it down and go ahead because I don't want to say nothing that I'm a regret.
Right.
I don't want to take this conversation to a point where it don't need to be taken. If I could just look, don't allow my emotions to supersede my intellect.
Right.
You
And
know what I'm saying?
a lot of times that's what uh emotionally immature men do. They let their emotions dictate their actions. This is the same thing as outweigh your intellect, right? And then you say something or you do something. And to be honest, I don't want to suffer the consequences of something I said crazy or something I said did because I didn't think about what or how to address the situation maturely.
Right,
Because
Pee
listen,
Wee.
because a lot of times this used to be the question. This is what I used to do to a lot of females before I had my lady. I said, let's be adults about this. Meaning that means you got to come up to a high level of thinking. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's be adults about this. Can we be
Right, Pee
adults
Wee.
about this? Ask this question because now you gotta wherever you at emotionally, you gotta come up to a little bit higher thinking and to deal with the situation. You understand what I'm saying? But
Yes, I
a
do,
lot of
partner.
time, a lot of times because I get emotional. Sometimes my emotions kick in, and I want to. But you know what I did? I stop because I'm not gonna let my emotions dictate my outcomes.
Right.
I stop. I won't say nothing. I'll be like, okay.
And you know
And
what
don't
that come
listen.
with, Pee Wee? That come with experience. That come with knowing we done that before, and we know where it got us before. And you know, with that L came that up. With that loss came that other L. That lesson. We learned
Right.
the lesson. We learned how. Listen, when you in this kind of mood and you feeling like this is not a good time for you to have an argument or a power struggle. All right.
Right.
So you shut it down and come back to it when you know what I'm saying. But you also got to be dealing with somebody who is emotionally mature, who will allow you that grace, who will
Right.
allow you because you know you got some people who they don't give a damn what you going through. They don't give a damn how you
Right.
feeling. They want to do this shit right now and they don't care how you feel, who around, who when you got dealing with that kind of person, you gotta let
Mm-hmm.
her go. You gotta let because bro, she is gonna have you in a place you don't want to be. I'm telling you, you gotta be dealing with another person who is emotionally mature and respect you enough to understand that now is not a good time for you to be having this kind of discussion.
Right. Right. But a lot
Because
of
you know, there's plenty of women who won't give you that option. They gonna follow you around. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? They need to make a
mm-hmm.
scene. They need to have the last word. They need to, you know what I'm saying? And and yo, it's just not fruitful for a healthy relationship.
But how and it's not that's not fruitful how the relationship and at the same time why we can't when we because 9 out of 10 you can't make this is another thing but a lot of people I mean I used to misconstrue this too. You can't make nobody do nothing.
Right, right, Pee Wee.
You
Right.
can't make nobody only person you in control of is yourself. I don't
That's
care
it.
what a person you can't make nobody do nothing. And a lot of people get that part messed up because they want to make their mate talk about something. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not in the and you said respectfully, like you ain't saying like get out my face. I'm not talking about that stuff like that. Like me and my girl don't even call each other out of names when we have an argument. I remember this is when you have a respectful argument. Me and my girl talking about we have arguments about dumb shit like who washed the dishes the most. Like we came home from had a good time, lovely day. We come home and we come in the house. We left the dish. We left the dishes in the sink. And then we had an argument. We had an argument about who's gonna do the dishes. And I'm like, I wash dishes more than anybody because I don't like. We gonna have a whole floor about books. Then when we go upstairs in the bedroom, we together. We like, yo, why is we arguing about who washed the dishes? The dishes gonna get washed anyway. We could use the dishwasher. Yo, you know what I mean? Dumb stuff like that. But it's not. It's not. We can have an argument and come back together and don't be mad about it because I ain't call her out her name. She ain't called
Right.
me out my name. We just had a hostile disagreement.
Right. And neither one of y'all said nothing y'all can't get past. Neither one
Right.
of y'all said nothing that you gonna take the bed with you and wake up with it in the morning. You
Morning.
know what I'm
E-
saying?
Exactly, yo. So and that be the thing. A lot of people don't understand that, and then a lot of people be all right, yo, because this my shit, and a lot of people be wanting shit that they not ready for, yo.
Yes,
Asking for shit
indeed,
that you
PD.
not ready for, yo. If you're not
Right.
ready to be a mature and a committed, dedicated relationship, but you think you are, then you might reconsider it and go look at you. Because the only thing I did was start bringing the things that I want to the relationship. And like I said, once I leveled up in my life far as financially, living life on life terms and stuff like that, my attractions changed and the people attracted to me changed.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir,
understand what I'm
PD.
saying? So
Yeah, for sure I do.
I understand the way stuff go, the way things happen. So, but a lot of times people they you open the you got all. Sometimes it's all right to bend the list a little bit. A lot of times, and people don't like understand that. Not far as I'm not bending my list on my respect level, but she can be a little thick. I take it a little thick. She can have a little belly. She ain't gotta be, because that's what I like. I like a thick woman. You know what I mean? I don't mind a little chubby, I don't mind that. Because that's what I'm attracted to. That's what I like. But
Right.
but I can bend a little, she can be a little smaller. She ain't got to be all thick all the time. She can be a little. I can bend on that. But some people don't. They don't want to. No, that's just what I'm looking for. And they got this long list of stuff. They got this long
Yeah,
list of shit that they not. They got
right.
this long list of stuff for somebody requirements for somebody else, but you're not. What's on your list?
And you be like, damn, girl, that dude you just described look better than you. Like, you know,
You understand?
yeah, yeah.
So it be like that, or they want these picture perfect. No, it's not. It's nothing in a relationship gonna be picture perfect because there's two people in there.
You know what I'm
You know what I mean?
saying?
It can be respectful. It can be, it's like people like when they see me and my lady together, people love our relationship. They love our relationship the way that we is. Because listen, you know me. And nobody know I'm telling you know me. I'm gonna crack some jokes on her ass. She do something.
Oh,
I'm gonna
oh my
I'm,
God.
I'm gonna crack some jokes on her. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? Listen, girl or no girl, no hold barred. You do something crazy, I'm getting you. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
She already know. So, but the same way, she the same way. If I slip up, she getting me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, all right, as long as we got this understanding, and then I ask her some questions about something that she did, or this it was just strange to me. I understand. Help me understand. She gonna be like, okay, such. Oh, I thought. Oh, all right. Well, it just didn't make sense to me, but okay, if it makes sense to you, it's cool with me. But you know what I mean? But a lot of people ain't ready for that kind of dynamics in a relationship, and that's why I think a lot of times in our days and the time, people not willing to bend on their list of what they want. I'm not saying bend to the list be down to three things. You only get three things that you want. I'm talking
right.
about bend a little. Listen, if I got 10 things on my list and you add up to 7, we all right.
You know what but that's a man for you all day long. See, when I listen to these women, they think they need all 10, and they ain't accepting nothing less than all 10. Then you look at all her men, ain't none of that on that list.
Yeah,
So where you
yeah,
get
but
this list from, girl? I just need to know where you got this list from, because ain't none of the men I ever seen you with that list.
how did you come up with the list?
Yeah, how did you must have heard some other chick with this list, because it ain't no way with your track record of men this your list. Homeboy, it ain't no way this your list, because I know the women you deal with, and ain't none of them women on this list. Where did you come up with that list, homie?
I don't know, but I know a lot of the things that was on my list. I had to become. I have to be. I had to. Well, first things first. I wanted to become what was on my list because I didn't want to expect nothing from you that I wasn't given.
Right.
Period. And that's one. I just didn't want that. So I had to become what was on my list. And a lot of times, and it's once again like back in the day, don't do as I do, do as I say. No, do as
Right.
I do. No, don't do as I say, do as I do. Because I ain't
I
gonna guess
agree
what?
with
I ain't
you
gonna do nothing to you.
100%, Pee-wee.
I ain't gonna do nothing to you that I don't want done to me.
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I
That
don't
treat
dish it
people
out. I don't
right.
dish it out because I can't take it.
Take it. Exactly. Shank,
Can
you
y'all
back,
hear me?
Shank? Yeah, we
Can
can
y'all
hear
hear me?
you.
Yeah. Any
Yeah, we
last
can hear
words?
you.
Any last words before we get out of here, Pee Wee?
No, man. Just like I was just saying, man. Whatever you want, whatever you expect to bring that to the table. Because if you ain't bringing that to the table, you gonna get whatever that person gonna give you.
That's right.
That's
I agree with you 100, Pee Wee.
but
Shank
that's all
Rock,
I
are
got, Shank.
we back at 9, Pee Wee? Shank Rock.
If not 9, 10. That's why I want to
Uh,
go ahead and end it so I can set up for the next one.
yeah,
I'm gonna call.
I
I'm
was
gonna call
hoping you
y'all
would
about.
say I was hoping you would say that because my son got a basketball game. You know, this Friday night he got a game tonight, and it's
Okay.
from 9 to 10.
All right, that'll be perfect. I'm gonna just call y'all. Let's end this. Give me y'all last words, and then I'm gonna call y'all. Any last words, Tommy?
Hey, I love y'all as always. Thanks for pulling up. Thanks for allowing me to share my day with y'all. And you know, look, we do it for the culture. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Still Swinging podcast. That's myself, Shank Rock, and Pee Wee. And look, we do this often. All right, come and join us. We would love to have y'all. I welcome y'all comments. I appreciate y'all participation. And once again, make sure y'all pull back up with us again at 10 o'clock because we're going to be doing another demonstration. And Shank Rock will inform y'all. I love
No.
y'all and peace out. I love you, Shank Rock. I'll holler at you in a minute.
I get one.
All right. My bad, y'all. I appreciate the Rock Squad for pulling up. I apologize, y'all, but I'm just away from my computer. I'm away from, the studio. So I'm just working off a phone. So I don't have everything that I normally would have. But I apologize to everybody. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. And I'll see y'all back again. I'm going to probably do the one later on the main channel. I'm not sure, but I'll see everybody around 10:30 for the next demonstration. Salute, everybody.